Welcome to the Love Circle. Welcome to the Love Circle. This is the prayer watch. This is the prayer watch. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? Thank you for joining in, Yosin. Yoseina. Yosinite. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining in, Yosinite. Yosemite Twan. Where are you watching from? Thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in tonight to the prayer watch. We are watching and praying. We are praying and watching, but more than anything, we are worshiping our Maker, our Creator. We are bowing before the name above all names, the one who holds all power to do all things. Thank you so much for joining in. If you have any prayer petitions, please put them in the comments and we will pray. We will definitely pray for you and with you and continue to pray. Welcome to the Love Circle, and this is the Global Prayer Watch. We are praying continuously for all the nations, every tribe, every tongue, over every region and every territory. We are consistently praying, and I'm going to give you some of these nations we are praying for. We're praying for all 7 continents. All 7 continents we are praying for. North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Antarctica, Australia. That's right. North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, Antarctica. We are praying for all of the nations. We are not leaving anybody out. We are praying for everyone. People, we are praying for creation. We are praying for situations. We are going to declare and decree the victory in the land of the living, right here and right now. And this is the prayer table, but this is the prayer circle, and this is the prayer table. And for those of you, if it's your first time here, welcome into the prayer circle. We do global prayer watches, not every single day, but we do it at least every other day. And again, my name is Shifrah Yocheved Israel. I am here to bring something of priceless value to each and every one of you, not to take anything away from you. You have hidden treasures inside of yourselves. So please be sure that you discover the treasure within you. You are valuable. All lives matter. And we are here for such a time as this so we can be watchers on the wall. I'm so excited about it, and so should you be. Because we know we are in a voice-activated environment and that we have been given a voice to speak and to be heard in the land of the living. And that is what we shall do. So if this is your first time or your second time or third time, if you would like to, please put your nation's flag into the comments, so we know where you're watching from, so we could pray specifically for your nation. Now we're going to get started, and we're not going to be here long at all. I apologize for the delay. There were some technical difficulties. It seems to be a lot of technical difficulties lately, and we're going to pray into that as well. We don't want any interruptions, and we don't want any interference when we are praying. So we're going to get that cleared and out of the way momentarily. So as we're getting started, I would like to start by letting you know we are praying for all the nations, every single nation, every tribe, every tongue, over every region and territory to the four corners of the earth. So I want to get started by going through this description. So, beloved, shalom, shalom, beloved. Thank you for joining in. We are going to bombard heaven tonight. We will declare and we will decree. We will command and we will speak love into the atmosphere, and we will speak life into the atmosphere. We will shout for joy. That's right. We're going to shout for joy. That is what we are going to do, because it's so necessary right now that joy is our portion. It's so necessary right now for us to sound the alarm. And that is not a negative, that is a positive. So shalom, beloved, beloved, shalom. We thank you for joining in. We will bombard heaven. We will declare, we will decree, we will command, we will evict, we will speak love, we will speak life, we will speak light, and we will speak the truth. Because the truth is what we need right now more than anything else. Only the truth matters. So we must be in alignment with our Maker, our Creator, and speak the absolute truth. And we are going to get into TEHILLIM of joy. That's right. We're going to speak some of that. We are going to declare and decree. We're going to be coming out of TEHILLIM 100, TEHILLIM 126, TEHILLIM 1611, and TEHILLIM 511. So we're going to get into some of those right now, and then we're going to get into what it is that we're supposed to be declaring and decreeing. And we know our ancestors were definitely people of prayer. Our ancestors knew how to pray. They knew when to pray and what to pray. And so should we. Thank you so much for joining in. I can't really see your name. I think it says Colton Glass. Blessings to you. Let's see. So we're going to start with TEHILLIM or Psalm 100. Because we should always be focused on prayer. We should always be focused on praise. We should always be focused on worship. We should always be focused. It is a lifestyle. It's not something that we do once or twice a week or a couple of times a month or year. It is a lifestyle. Prayer is a lifestyle. Praise is a lifestyle. Worship is a lifestyle. All of this is a lifestyle. It's what we need to be doing continuously and consistently. Even more so, we need this than food and water. You may say that's extreme, but it really is not, because we are spiritual beings. It's not extreme at all, but we need to be very careful and mindful, because there are many people that would rather not pray, and that is not good at all. We should always pray. So I'm going to get started with TEHILLIM 100. It's very short, but we need to get into this and speak this right here and right now, because it matters what we do, it matters what we say, and it matters what we think. So this is the background music from the YouTube audio library, and we're leaning into TEHILLIM or Psalm 100. I hope you can really hear me, because I'm going to speak loudly so you can. This phone is a little off. Make sure the volume is all the way up. All right. And here we go. Starting here right now. TEHILLIM or Psalm 100. A psalm of thanksgiving. Shout joyfully to Adonai, all the earth. Serve Adonai with gladness. Come before Adonai's presence with joyful singing. Know that Adonai is God, our maker. It is Adonai who has made us, and we are Adonai's people. We are Adonai's people, the sheep of Adonai's pasture. Enter into Adonai's gates with thanksgiving and into Adonai's courts with praise. Praise Adonai, bless Adonai's holy name. For Adonai is good, Adonai's loving kindness endures forever, and Adonai's faithfulness to all generations. And the next one is 126. Joyful restoration of Zion, a song of ascents. When Adonai restored the captives of Zion, it was as if we were dreaming. Then our mouth was filled with laughter and our tongue with the song of joy. Then they said among the nations, Adonai has done great things for them. Adonai has done great things for us. We are joyful. Restore us from captivity, Adonai, like streams in the Negev. Those who sow in tears will reap with a song of joy. Whoever keeps going out weeping, carrying the bag of seed, will surely come back with a song of joy, carrying their sheaves. And the next one is TEHILLIM 16:11. So we're going to go from 16:11 to 5:11. Just so you know. And it reads as follows. This is TEHILLIM of Psalm 16:11. You make known to me the path of life. Abundance of joys are in your presence. Eternal pleasures at your right hand. And 5:11 is, declare them guilty, O God. Let them fall by their own schemes. Banish them because of their many transgressions, for they have rebelled against you. And there's nothing else there, but I want to read to you about the oil of joy, because we need to have joy no matter what happens. Even if the worst thing happens, that joy is going to give us what we need so that we can succeed. So we need to have that joy no matter what, at all times. We need that oil of joy, that garment of praise, to walk into the beauty of holiness. So we need that oil of joy. We need the garment of praise. We need the beauty of holiness. We need it. So there's more than one verse about the oil of joy. There are a few of them. I think it's only 2. Maybe 2 or 3. But it reads as follows. Good grief, it's in a few places. So we're going to talk about the oil of joy, because this is what we need right now. We need this oil of joy. We need this oil of joy, or some say gladness. So we're going to read it first in TEHILLIM 45:7. And then we'll go to Yeshayahu or Isaiah 61:3. But it's in a few places. But you may ask, what is the oil of joy? And I'm going to answer that question before I read it to you. I'm going to explain to you what the oil of joy is, so you know what the oil of joy is. The oil of joy is representing the power that our Maker, our Creator, has to replace mourning, despair, and heaviness with divine gladness, comfort, and strength. If you know anybody that is suffering with grief because of a family member not being on the earth anymore or something like that, or a spouse or a baby, one of their children, they need this oil of joy. And it is incredible because it's a divine exchange. It is a promise from our Maker, our Creator, to replace sorrow, ashes, and mourning with beauty, praise, and celebration. Oil symbolizes the presence, healing, and empowering of our Creator. It's so amazing. So we're going to get into that one. We're going to go with TEHILLIM 45:7, and then we're going to go over to Yeshayahu 61, which is very popular. A lot of people love to read that one. It's so incredible. This is one of the first ones that I remember ever reading when I started reading any type of scrolls or any type of holy books. And I don't remember that part being in there, to be honest with you, about the oil of joy. But we're going to read it out loud together. This is TEHILLIM of Psalm 45:7. Your throne, O Adonai, is forever and ever, and a scepter of justice is the scepter of your kingdom. That's not talking about the oil of joy. Wait a minute, let's go back. And let's get into this a little deeper and find out where it is and what it says about the oil of joy. Okay, here it is. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, I see it. It's an 8. So you have loved righteousness and hated wickedness. Therefore, Adonai, your God, anointed you with the oil of gladness above your companions. All your robes have myrrh, aloes, cassia from ivory palaces. Stringed instruments make you glad. So rather than to say oil of joy, it says oil of gladness, but it's the same thing. But we're going to go and read it in Isaiah 61, Yeshayahu 61. And it says, Besarah for the brokenhearted. The Ruach of Adonai Elohim is on me, because Adonai has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. Adonai has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to those who are bound, to proclaim the year of Adonai's favor and the day of Adonai's vengeance, to comfort all who mourn, to console those who mourn in Zion, to give them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called oaks of righteousness, the planting of Adonai, that Adonai may be glorified, that they will rebuild the ancient ruins. They will restore former desolations. They will repair the ruined cities, the desolations of many generations. Strangers will stand and shepherd your flocks. Children of foreigners will be your plowmen and vine dressers, but you will be called the Kohanim of Adonai. They will speak of you as the ministers of Adonai. You will eat the wealth of nations and boast in their abundance. Instead of your shame, double portion. Instead of disgrace, they will sing for joy. Therefore, in their land, they will inherit a double portion. They will have everlasting joy. For I, Adonai, love justice. I hate robbery. And so on and so forth. So the oil of joy, and the oil of joy, many people believe is to be olive oil. But I'm telling you, the oil of joy is more so spiritual than natural. The oil of joy. And we are here to pray, to intercede for all the nations. From the United States of America to Israel to Canada to Japan, Thailand, Australia, Bolivia, Honduras, Brazil, Romania, Vietnam, India, Egypt, Ghana, Morocco, Italy. It's so many different nations and places. So many. So we have to be watchers on the wall. And you may ask, who was a watcher? Well, the original name was Hezekiel, but we know it as Ezekiel because the names have been changed over time. For everything, the names have been changed over time. The dates, the months, and so on and so forth. So we're going to get into the next segment here. And we are going to declare and decree over all the nations, every nation, every tribe, and every tongue, because we have to come to a place where we have the understanding that we need to continuously pray, not just pray sometimes, not just pray when we may feel like praying, not just pray when there is a need or where there's a crisis or where there's tragedy, but to pray at all times, because our ancestors, the matriarchs and the patriarchs, they were people of fire. They were people of prayer. They were people who knew how to pray and when to pray and what to pray. And nothing against fasting and praying, but worship is by far the most powerful. I'm telling you, and I have something to back that up. I'm not just saying it to say it. In case you missed the other live stream when I spoke about it, this is the season of worship. And this is the time of reformation. When people don't understand and know the seasons and times, they can be led astray. They could be doing what is not necessary to be done. It's not necessarily that it's not a good thing. It's just not the right thing for that particular season and time, because we have natural seasons and times, as you know, then we have spiritual seasons and times, and not everybody goes through all four seasons. But whatever season we are in, we need to know the seasons and the times, both naturally and spiritually. So as we're about to pray, to declare and decree, all lives matter, every nation, tribe, tongue, Our prayer target is idolatry, ignorance, insensitivity, immaturity. We have to go back to the place where we are on the right page, the same page in unity, oneness, and to be obedient to our Maker, our Creator. We desire to become love because our Maker, our Creator, Adonai is love, or whatever name you use for the Creator. There's so many different names and titles, but everybody needs to know our Maker, our Creator as friend. Or we need to be a friend like our ancestors were friends of our Creator, our Maker. A servant is fine, but a servant is not a friend. A slave is never good, so you should never call yourself a slave. So the divine love of our Maker, our Creator, is perfect, pure, and priceless. We cannot buy it and we cannot sell it. It is priceless. It is a gift. First came love, then came life, then came light. But the truth has always been. The truth will always be, regardless of what we think, what we feel, what we believe. The truth will always stand. And a divided house will not stand, but a divided house will fall down. So we cannot be divided. We cannot be in a place and space where we are divided or where we are isolated, because isolation is not good for the mind, body, soul, or spirit at all. So I'm just going to share a little bit about the prayer watches, as I spoke about it many times before. And many other people have spoken of the prayer watches as well. There are many different prayer watches. There's the morning watch, the noon watch, the afternoon watch, the evening watch, the night watch, or whatever, the midnight watch. So there are many different watches, but usually each watcher, and all of us are to be watchers on the wall. All of us are to be prayer warriors, intercessors. We have a specific hour in which we are assigned to pray by our Maker, our Creator, the Most High, the name above all names. I'm going to go over this at a later time, but we're going to get into these declarations and decrees. We're going to declare and decree, and then we're going to close out of this live stream and come back at a later time and pray more. But we're going to get into it. We're going to go deep, because idolatry needs to be under our feet. Idolatry needs to not be named among us. Ignorance does not need to be named among us. Immaturity should not be named among us. Insecurity should not be named among us. Slander, hatred, or anything like that should not be named among us. We should not have any hatred towards anybody, not a person, place, or thing. We should not. We are even to love and bless our enemies. I know it's popular today to block and cut people off and be mean and rude and all of that. Just block them. Some people say, just cut them off, block them. Don't talk to them anymore. You don't need them in your life, and blah, blah, blah. That's not love. We cannot be like those who do not know how to love or do not have love in them for whatever reason, but we must be those who operate in love in every situation. We cannot have idols. We cannot have ignorance. We cannot have immaturity, and we cannot have insensitivity either. Because many people today do not know how to honor. They don't know how to honor people who have been placed in their lives by our Maker, our Creator. And that is a real serious problem, because we are to honor those who our Maker, our Creator has put in our lives to bless us, to pray for us, or whatever it is. But this is just a side note, just so you know. When our Maker, our Creator sends somebody, they're not going to ask and beg and borrow and steal from you. They're going to give you something of value. something that you need. They're going to be a divine connection and destiny helper. Be very careful. Be alert, awake, and aware. People that are always looking for you to give them something in exchange for something that they are giving to you. If they are truly sent, they should be empowered and equipped. They should have all that they need. Because if they were truly sent and given that, our Maker, our Creator, gives them what they need. They don't have to beg for it, they don't have to borrow, and definitely not steal. Nobody should be a thief. Nobody should be stealing anything. Be very careful, because there are some people that will come just to drain you and your resources, because they are not on the right side of the fence. I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. So be very careful, because many people have been deceived, even by family members. You do not want to be sleeping with the enemy, and you do not want to feed the enemy either. You said, oh, we're supposed to bless our enemies. Well, we're supposed to bless people, but we need to be obedient to our Maker, our Creator, first and foremost. And when we are warned about certain people, it's not that we block or cut them off at all. We should pray for them to have a divine transformation, to turn away from whatever they're doing that is not right in the sight of our Creator, Adonai, our Maker. El Elyon, El Shaddai, Jehovah, Yah, whatever name you use for our Maker, our Creator, the name above all names, Hashem, the Most High, El Elyon. But you should know our Maker, our Creator, as Abba and friend. So here are the key decrees for unity for all the nations. We're going to declare and decree. This is the declaration of oneness. We declare that all of the people in every nation, every tribe, and every tongue, across all denominations, tribes, tongues, regions, and whatever have you, whatever they identify as, come together and act as one people under one Creator. This is the declaration for breaking division. We decree the destruction of all spirits and mindsets of pride, competition, jealousy, greed, selfishness, immaturity, insensitivity, idolatry, ignorance, and the like, and division within all of the nations, every nation, every tribe, and every tongue, to the four corners of the earth, be removed. Release of love. We decree that the love of our Maker, our Creator, which is the bond of perfection, reigns in our hearts and binds us together in unity. Intercession for leaders. We pray for leaders of nations and those who are leaders, regardless of what type of leader they are, to be filled with wisdom, operating in integrity to promote justice and unity in every nation, every tribe, and every tongue, every region. This is for every region and territory. We cry out to our Maker, our Creator, to give them divine wisdom, understanding, clarity, and all that they need to know the truth beyond any doubt and be obedient, to make the wise choices that align with our Maker, our Creator's divine will for our lives. May their obedience be a priority to them, each and every one of them, regardless of what type of leader, regardless of what nation it is in. We cry out for them to submit and to surrender completely, to bow down only to our Creator. Healing the world. We declare that the believers act as a beacon of reconciliation, bringing hope and healing to divided communities, and to be the ones who go out into the streets, the highways, and the byways to influence people to make the right choices for their lives, to come out of addictions and afflictions, and being in lifestyle and patterns that do not benefit them or others. Unity focused prayer watch themes. Second watch is known as 9 p.m. to midnight, a time to pray for protection and to counteract all of the dark side's efforts to create discord and division, ensuring peace over all of the nations. The third watch is from midnight to 3 a.m., a time to pray for our Maker, our Creator, to break down walls of hatred and disobedience. Now, I want to talk to you briefly about the fourth watch, because that's also, all the watches are important, but the fourth watch is also important too. Now, you don't necessarily have to be up praying at this particular time. You can pray at whatever time you're awake. Some people prefer to get up early in the morning and pray, and that is perfectly fine too. Now, the fourth watch of the night is occurring between 3 a.m. and 6 a.m. It is a critical time for intense prayer and commanding the morning. It represents the final watch before dawn, historically associated with divine intervention, such as the Israelites' deliverance from Egypt. And the significance of the fourth watch is commanding the morning. This time is used to set the tone for the day and to declare Adonai's word and align circumstances with divine will before the day begins. Divine visitation. This is also a time of visitation, a call to intercession. It is often considered a time when our Maker, our Creator, wakes individuals to intercede for something specific, perhaps for their nation, for their family, for their region, or whatever territory they are within, wherever they dwell. Here are key fourth watch prayer themes: protection, asking Adonai's protection to act as a shield, TEHILLIM of Psalm 18:2, and also 54:17, which is, no weapons formed against us will prosper, and any tongues that rise up against us will fail. Deliverance, praying for the breaking of chains and dispersal of enemies. Provision and favor, dedicating the day's work to our Maker, our Creator, to ensure success and prosperity. Renewed strength, seeking spiritual rejuvenation for the days ahead. This is the final watch. It is seen as a strategic high-level prayer time to seal divine intentions and to usher in our Maker's agenda for the day, and to reject everything that is not our portion. So it is definitely a time to pray all the time. And we are going to pray right now for all of the nations, every tribe and every tongue. We're going to declare the victory to the four corners of the world over every nation. We declare and we decree the victory over the United States of America, Israel, Japan, Canada, Thailand, Vietnam, Australia, Bolivia, Honduras, Brazil, Romania, India, Egypt, Ghana, Morocco, Italy, Vietnam, Pakistan, and over South America, Europe, Asia, Australia, Antarctica, and Africa. We declare and we decree the victory where we live in our region and territory. And we declare and we decree that the people in the land will live and not die, that the people in the land will overcome every obstacle and every opposition. We thank you, Abba, for giving them dreams and visions, for giving them what they need so they can fight the spiritual fight properly. We thank you for giving us everything so that we can have the pieces to the puzzle, and so that we can connect the dots. So we will have understanding through dreams and visions and divine encounters and visitations, and even through people being messengers or animals being messengers. You can use anything to give us a message, a song, a book, anything. License plates, signs on the road. Anything can be a sign, as we know. So we thank you for giving us your divine plan for our lives. We thank you for giving us the strategy. We thank you for helping us to write the vision and make it plain for such a time as this. We thank you for giving us the crown, the robe, the ring, the sandals, the shofar, the scepter, the sword, the shield. We thank you for giving us every good and perfect gift known to this earth and beyond. We thank you for giving us confirmations. We don't take anything or anyone for granted. We come with gratitude. We come with clean hands and pure hearts. We come with clean minds and clean feet. We thank you for making us your ambassadors in the earth, for making us your friends, for making us your heirs. We thank you for cleansing and purifying us and washing us and pruning us and purging us and refining us. We thank you that you are our master and you touch us because we have the master's touch. We thank you that you cover us with your feathers, that no hurt, harm, or danger will come near us or our dwelling places. No hurt, harm, and danger will come near us or our dwelling places. I declare and I decree no hurt, harm, or danger will come near us or our dwelling places. We will be covered by the feathers, and our children and our children's children and our spouses and our neighbors and our friends and every individual and all of creation. All lives matter, and we thank you that you have given us your grace, your mercy, your kindness, and your compassion. We thank you that you have given us favor, and we thank you for more favor and uncommon favor. We cry out for those suffering, whether it be emotional, mental, physical, spiritual. We cry out on their behalf. Oh, Abba, Adonai, heal them and they will be healed. Save them and they shall be saved, for you are their praise. We know that nobody wants to go through torment. Nobody wants to go through pain. But for those that are in pain, those that have been diagnosed with certain health conditions, we declare and we decree that that is not their portion. We do not come in agreement with that. We are not in agreement with darkness, deception, destruction, disaster, death, divorce, disappointment, or anything else of the sort. We are not in agreement with depression. We are not in agreement with anything of the sort. We're not in agreement with discrimination. We're not in agreement with any of it. So we thank you for intervening, for your divine intervention on our behalf. And we declare and we decree, you are the great physician. And we thank you for sending your word forth. We thank you for touching those who are in need of complete healing in their mind, body, soul, and spirit. Those that need to be restored in their body or in their mind, or whatever type of restoration they need. Maybe it has to do with their strings of income. Maybe they're in lack and poverty, but that is not their portion, and we do not agree with that. So we thank you for reversing everything that is not our portion. We thank you for giving us that divine reset. We thank you for giving us this divine shift so that we can move forward and upward, and so that we can bless many nations and generations moving forward. We thank you. We magnify your name. We praise you. We shout for joy. We clap our hands because we know nothing is impossible for you, and all things are possible with you. So we say hallelujah, hallelujah, and we say, so be it unto us, because we know we have the victory, because you have never ever lost a battle, regardless of what some people may have thought or said or believed. You have never ever lost a battle. And you have given us the divine blueprint for this life. You have given us more than what we need. You have given us abundance and overflow. May we take our rightful place. May we take our rightful position and receive the blessings that you have for us. We thank you that everything pertaining to our lives is blessed beyond measure. We have the victory because you are our maker, our creator, and you have placed greatness, goodness inside of us. You have placed everything that we need inside of us. We only need to push and roar like a lion so it can come out of us. And to each and every one of you out there on YouTube, may Adonai bless you and keep you. May Adonai shine upon you. Whatever nation you are in, whatever tribe you are part of, whatever tongue you speak, let your language be love. Let your language be kindness at all times. And may Adonai give you shalom and sweet sleep. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much, each and every one of you. We are blessed to be a blessing. May we go forth and bless somebody today. Whatever happened in the past, let it be in the past. Don't go back and dig it up. Don't go back. Leave it buried. Help people. Be kind to people. Don't be cruel to people, even if someone wronged you, even if someone truly hurt you. Don't allow yourself to stay in that place of sorrow. And if somebody left the face of this earth and you miss them so much, don't allow grief to isolate you or paralyze you in this season. Go forth and shout for joy. Go forth and laugh and smile and dance and sing. Take that oil of joy. Take the oil of joy. Put on that oil of joy. Beloved, shalom, shalom, beloved. Shir HaShirim, Song of Song 6:3. I am my beloved's and my beloved is mine. Take the time to thank our Maker, our Creator for everything. Take the time to appreciate the blessings and to appreciate the people that our Creator has sent into your life to bless you. For we are blessed indeed. So wherever you are, know that there's something in your hand that you can use to prosper and to bless many other people. So don't be silent and don't be quiet. Move and do what it is that you know you are supposed to be doing in this season. Do not wait. Go forth and do it. Do not hesitate. It is already done. You have already won. You are a winner because we are in the winner's circle. This is the victory season. This is celebration time. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Be sure that you give all of the honor and the glory and the praise to our Creator, our Maker. And be sure that you testify, because somebody needs to be encouraged by your story, by your life story, by your love story. To you, it may be insignificant, but somebody needs to hear it so they can be encouraged. Thank you so much for joining in. Look forward to the next live stream. Blessings to each and every one of you. This is from the YouTube audio library, and this is The Palace Gardens by Asher Falero. Just know that you are a queen. Know that you are a king. Know that you are a princess or a prince. You are not worthless. You are not useless. You are not helpless nor hopeless. Don't let anybody tell you that. You are not. You are a masterpiece in the making. You are a star, because our Maker, our Creator, likens each and every one of us to a star, which is considered in some languages as an angel. So go forth. Sweet sleep to each and every one of you, regardless of whatever time zone you are in. And until the next time, may Adonai bless you and keep you and show you favor all the days of your life. Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining in. Please remember to declare and decree the victory in your life and the life of those around you, even for your enemies. Even we need to pray for our enemies and give them grace as well, and to show them mercy. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night, morning, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, and sweet sleep.